What is up, guys? Dirty Boot Sports, and we are back with another interview. This time, it's a big one that I know me and Chance have been looking forward to for a while. We have Frank the Tank from Barstool Sports. This one is very interesting. We've been reaching out to him for a while, and yeah, we got him. Frank, tell everybody what's up.
Just going crazy. I'm going busy. I'm very busy. It's the fantasy football starting, so I'm starting to compile the draft request on Cameo. It hasn't gotten too crazy yet, but I expect that to come very soon.
So, Frank, just tell everybody about yourself and tell everybody who you are, and I guess how you got to the point where you are now.
Well, it started with that rant and the New Jersey Transit rant, and it's just growing and growing every day. I mean, it's just crazy. It's really, really crazy right now. It's like every day. It's just like feels like the time is just like flying by. It's just so things are going. I'm busy all the time. I just got back from a little trip to Virginia. Went to a few minor league games. Did some raw dogging. Same thing every day. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a good thing though. It's a good thing to be this busy.
Oh yeah. If you follow them along on Twitter, you see all the road trips that you and Coach Doug's have been going on and throwing out first pitches at minor league games. It seems like you're just a celebrity everywhere you go.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So we do have some questions for you, so we'll jump right into those. Chance, you want to get the first one out?
I lost the list of questions.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do it.
Yeah.
So when was the first time that you wanted to? You really knew that you were going to get into content creation? Do you know the moment that happened?
Oh yeah. I went to college for broadcasting, and I didn't exactly work out, but maybe just always having hope that I started the sports encyclopedia, and next thing you know, 17 years later, it finally happened. It finally clicked.
All thanks to the New Jersey Transit, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, and then obviously one of your biggest things that you do on Barstool is raw dogging. How does that come about? Like what is the mind process for like I'm gonna go eat hot dogs that are just plain everywhere I go? Like, has that been something you've always wanted to do, or like?
Well,
what?
I don't like ketchup. I don't like ketchup. I don't like mayonnaise. I don't like mustard. So I like my hot dogs plain. And the idea came up that hey, why don't we do a similar show to the pizza reviews? And so I started reviewing hot dogs, and it started small, but it's growing all the time. I've reviewed over 200 dogs now, and I got a whole bunch more in the bank, and I got plans to go to many, many more places.
Yeah, you actually did one in Shreveport, Louisiana.
You sure did.
About an hour from us. And I think that place that you went to shut down like less than a month after you left. So you must not have gave it a good rating.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. I forget what it was called.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it closed down.
Shut them down.
Really?
Should have had a better dog.
Yeah, I guess they didn't
pass
the scale.
That was actually kind of they were kind of actually a chain.
Yeah.
What was the name of that place?
Was it called Blaze or something like that, maybe?
No, it wasn't Blaze.
It
was Crave Hot Dogs and Barbecue.
That's it. Yeah. It's no longer there.
Crave Hot Dog and Barbecue.
Yep.
So what's the best hot dog you've had so far?
Well, I like Rutt's Hut, Dean and Juice in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. I guess people didn't crave them enough, huh?
Yeah, I guess not. Because I looked after you
Wow.
you went. I watched the video and I was like, it's not even there anymore, or it's closed down, something like that.
The good thing about that's a chain. So
It's not all your fault.
That I guess in some places it just didn't work out. Yeah, they're no longer in Louisiana. I guess they pulled out of Louisiana. They craved it. I guess nobody craved them, and they didn't have enough people to crave them in Louisiana.
I guess not. This weather is starting to get bad. I hope it does not lose us here. Let's go to the next one. So obviously, huge sports fan you are. Do you have like a memory or a moment that you think of like the first time you knew like sports is my passion?
Probably the '86 Mets.
86 Mets, the ones that you had to go to sleep for the championship, right?
Yeah.
That's those same Mets that beat my Astros
Oh, there you go.
in the NLCS. Hey, if Mike Scott makes it to the 7th game, Astros are in the World Series, not the Mets.
Everyone knows that. That's why the Mets had to played played Game 6 like it was Game 7.
There you go, Bill.
There you go.
Did that kill your heart, Bill?
They shouldn't have sucked, right?
And that was also the start of the Fleming curse, correct?
Probably someone after that.
Yeah, the Fleming curse, if you haven't heard, very, very interesting story behind Frank's family and just how everything goes wrong for him and his sports teams.
I discovered another ancestor.
Oh, really?
Yep. We had Giuseppe. He had the spa and retreat next to Vesuvius, and I found out that I had Archimedes Fleming.
And what happened there?
Archimedes Fleming was the package receiver. He had to sign for all the UPS packages that were coming in, and he was the package receiver for the city of Troy. And he signed for the package that was and it was he actually thought it was a great gift. It was a horse. I mean, everyone wants a horse, so he signed for the package, and well, that was the end of Troy.
Only you. Yeah. So another thing that is very interesting about you that I always like to watch is your soda reviews, and something else with your sodas. You have soda pairings for every type of food.
Yes, I do.
So Louisiana's a big seafood state. Do you have any specific sodas for seafood?
I'm not a big guy. I'm not a big seafood guy because, of course, I'm allergic to shellfish.
Oh, you
So
are.
That doesn't help me a lot of things.
I feel your pain.
I I'm gonna say with the fish fillets and like fish sticks, the only fish I truly eat,
Okay.
I like lemonade.
Lemonade and fish sticks. There we go.
All the acid, probably.
Next time we get a catfish in,
Yeah. Yeah.
Lemon-
get a lemonade.
So Chance, you have any questions?
I've got one for you, Frank. Let me go find it. All right, so you have a long list of people that just like piss you off, okay, and things that piss you off. Who do you hate more? Okay, Daniel Vogelback, SVP, Buster Olney, or the New Jersey Transit?
We're talking the Mount Rushmore things that piss me off.
Who do you say?
I mean, New Jersey Transit's just plain incompetent. I was just driving to the diner, and this bus made the widest turn possible, and you're stuck at the red light, so you had to back up, and everyone has to back up so the bus could finish this fucking turn. Because nobody knows how to fucking drive in New Jersey Transit. They give their license to people who come in with the fucking Cracker Jack box. Say, hey, look, I got a license. Okay, here's your bus.
I got a follow-up question to that. I know about your hate for like most of the people that I listed, but what did SVP do to you?
It's he ended Sports Center. He turned Sports Center into the SVP show. They got rid of the funny This Is Sports Center commercials, and now we got Sports Center, and it's him talking to people. It's all about him. It's not Sports Center anymore. It's the Scott Van Pelt show, and he changed the fucking logo to his goddamn fucking head because he's such a fucking ego maniac.
I can definitely see where you're coming from.
It kind of
that.
makes sense.
It makes sense because
ESPN is not the ESPN.
No, and after the SVP show, like the Sports Center that's on after that, you definitely can tell a difference in
production
in
value.
the production. Wow, that's very interesting there.
Well, I'm surprised they didn't fire him anyway. Right?
Hey,
They fired
Got rid of everybody else.
That's true.
heck, I got fired. And I don't even work there.
I'm pretty sure all those
Ain't
firings
that
came
Carmen?
because ESPN found out their employees were betting on sports while
Oh.
at work.
Hey, you never know with that stuff.
Well, SCP basically tells you he bets on sports.
He really does. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he must have just slipped through the cracks somehow. Him and the bear, right?
Yeah. Oh, the bear. But yeah, next question. So you've got a long list of sports fandoms, the Mets, the Devils, the Dolphins, teams like that. If you had to be given the choice of only picking one team that you could root for, who would it be?
Probably the Mets.
Even with all the pain and suffering you get from them, you'd go with the Mets.
Yeah, but baseball's my favorite sport.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then it's close between the Dolphins and Devils.
Yeah. How did you become a Dolphins fan instead of a New York team fan?
Damn right.
The easy answer is Dan Marino.
There we go. I know, Kyle, you're a big fan of him, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Grew up watching 13 slinging it around.
Yeah, and speaking of, I guess, your love of baseball, when me and my brother Chance down there were actually in New York last year, it was at the exact time as your protest at the MLB headquarters. So we got to come over there and see you chant at Man Fraud, and that was a very awesome experience. And it just felt like it was too good to be true almost, but it was awesome.
Well, Manfred is a terrible commissioner. All the commissioners are terrible, but it's amazing how bad they are.
Yeah. Man Fraud is.
I think Man Fraud hates himself too.
I think he hates baseball.
I know he hates baseball.
So next question. Speaking on your Mets, I looked up something about a week ago, and I was looking at Buck Showalter's career. I know you want to fire Buck Showalter. The past 4 jobs that he's left, immediately after he's fired, the teams either win a World Series or they just have a great deal of success compared to what they had with Buck. Will the Mets have that success? Oh yeah, the Orioles, but they're on the up and coming now. They're better than the Mets right now.
Yeah, well, it took a damn few years to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with the Yankees, they won 4 World Series. The D-backs, they won a World Series immediately. Do you think the Mets can have that same kind of luck if they fire Buck?
Maybe you just got to make a few improvements.
What would be some of the moves you think that they need to do?
Yeah, well, since this year's probably a lost season, I think they might want to consider selling some people.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they need to be buyers, but if they keep winning a couple of these games, it might turn into that. Y'all got any more questions?
No, I'm good.
I got
Josh,
one.
you got one?
Yeah.
I mean, the key is to rebuild the bullpen, maybe pursue Shohei in the offseason. I think that's going to be big.
Yeah, that, and
I hope y'all do not get Shohei.
Yeah, as Braves fans, we hope that doesn't happen. But with Cohen, you never know. You never know. Josh, what you got?
Yeah, I got a question for you. What's your thoughts on the Verlander coming there?
He's not been too impressive so far.
That's for sure.
Yeah, Bill, I know you were
really
upset about that.
Yeah, if we can get your address, I got some gear I can send you. We're not using this anymore.
Well, no Braves gear. No Braves gear. What do you send me?
Do what?
Show it off again, Bill.
Show the thing.
Nothing Braves. I
So-
wouldn't wear anything Braves.
Verlander Astros jersey. How about that?
Oh yeah,
You can burn it.
it's my Astros Verlander.
Well, we don't want to keep you too long, and that weather's getting bad outside, so hopefully we don't lose service. So we're gonna get out of here pretty soon. But yeah, Frank, we really appreciate this. This is an awesome experience. As I said, we're big Barstool guys and consume a lot of your content. So any listeners that are listening to this, go check out Frank.
Thank you. I'll see if I can come on one other time.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Awesome.
And I'll
Go
see you
check out
around.
Frank. The best raw dog videos, soda reviews, tank cooks. Those are always
Tank cooks
entertaining.
are fun. He redeemed himself with the ribs.
Oh, don't forget the best rants.
Yeah, the rants, and then obviously the dozen. I love watching you on the dozen. The dozen's an awesome show. We've played the game on our podcast. It's great. Just go support Barstool. They're awesome. So, Tank, we appreciate you. Thank you for everything, and yeah, have a good day.